Hello, friends. You've probably heard the expression, can anything good come from Nazareth? If you're not familiar with it, it's recorded in the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 46. At the occasion where Jesus is calling some of his disciples to come and follow him. In this case, Philip went to go gather Nathanael. And Nathanael had asked him that question when he heard of where Jesus was from. Now, Nazareth was this way out of the way little town off in the boondocks, you might say. But it was there where Jesus' formative years occurred. It was there where he learned his father's trade of carpentry. It was there in that village way out of the way of the large city and corruption and so forth that Jesus, as a youth, was sheltered in place. It was there where he learned of his heavenly Father, with his parents teaching him of God from the scriptures. And it was there that he came out of to begin his heavenly Father's business. Sometime later, after they have gotten to know Jesus much better, he asked them, "Who do you say that I am?" And we find that in Matthew chapter 16, we find how they answer. In fact, Peter answers him. Let's look at the verses together, shall we? Matthew 16, verse 13, when Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I, the Son of God, am?" So they said, "Some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others say Jeremiah or one of the prophets." He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" And Simon Peter answered and said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered and said to him, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. The gates of Hades shall not prevail against it." Jesus is talking about the revelation of Peter, in which Peter said by the Spirit of God that Jesus is the Son of God. He is the Christ. He is the promised one. He is the Messiah. He is the rock of ages upon which the whole Christian church is built upon. He's also the one that calls out to you and says, "Hey, I am your cornerstone. I am the chief cornerstone. I am the head of the body. I am your great shepherd. I am your King of Kings and your Lord of Lords. And it's upon this rock, the rock of ages, Jesus Christ, our firm foundation, that we can build our hope. And one day, the blessed hope shall return." The blessed hope meaning Jesus will come to take us home. So I ask you today, what good can come out of Nazareth? Well, his name is Jesus. And one day, he's coming to receive you unto himself. He promised that he has prepared a place for you and for me. So let's stay in place in his grace and one day see him face to face.